G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy, thank you for joining me today. Just wanted to say hello to our friends. G'day Zizi, hello. Nolani, Cherry, hello. G'day Janice, hello. Thank you for moderating today again. Nanette, g'day. Alright, so my quest for, g'day Oksana, hello. My quest for paper that I want to do a coloured pencil project. So far, I will show you. So far, I have used various, and so these are all on some previous live streams. So last week I did the black and the pastel matte with the metallic golds and the regular coloured pencils, and although they were both nice and they both delivered in certain ways. For example, I was able to get, and I could still go for more layers on the pastel matte. There is a shimmer if you see it. I'm just tilting it here, but of course the black is the one that is really distinct when it came to using the metallics. And of course I combined the regular coloured pencils because I remember Nanette was mentioning to put say a regular coloured pencil underneath the metallic, which I tried and it worked out really well. So I've tried hot press. I gave up after a while. Yeah, look, I was okay. I'm okay with that. You know what? I like all of these papers. I've got to tell you, I like them all, you know, but it's the project that I've got coming up I like them all except for this one. Sorry, take that back. The Mi-Teintes Touch. I like this one a lot, for example. I don't know why, even though you can see the texture and you can see all of that. For some reason, I don't know why I like it so much. I'm not sure why I like it. Yeah, this one I struggled all the way. I struggled. I tried and I go, you know what, I'm not going to, and that's the Stonehenge, you know, the pads, not the Stonehenge, the sheet. That's the difference. And of course, this one is the Clairefontaine, the semi-glazed. So I'll show you in a little bit all of those. So today I'm having a crack at these toned papers. Although this one is of course the Canson Mi-Teintes, but it's the drawing paper, not the touch. Okay, difference. The touch is and I'm only saying this for the people that are just discovering things. This one is the sanded surface, and this one is the Ingress paper where it's not sanded. But it is they're both pastel papers. But anyway, I'll put that aside. If we're talking about toned papers, I was just having a look at my paint box. G'day Ange, hello. G'day Chandri, hello. I hope I haven't missed anyone. And if we're talking toned papers, okay. And I know Strathmore, which is a very well-known brand, and it is a made in the US paper. So all our American friends, I don't need to tell you about that. Now this is the toned paper in the hardcover. So, you know, the sketch, you know, one of the many sketchbooks that I've got that I haven't done anything with. You know, I like to look at them, okay? I'm seduced by the packaging, remember? And if we're talking about how we would use black, well, the opposite to the black is the white. And boy, is that stark. Here we go. There you go. It's stark. And this particular paper, 300 GSM, but it's really, really smooth. Really smooth. It's like, yeah, really smooth. So if you're interested in that. But, yeah. I like the texture in the black. Okay. I heard Derwent just released toned assortment paper pad. Interesting. Oksana says, okay, let me just go back. Okay, I like that you're doing on toned paper and black too. I've just been thinking of these papers today. Well, there you go. Talking about being there at the right time in the right place. Yes. Oh, and Nanette, you liked the toned paper. Hang on. You'll have to tell me which one. Oh, hang on. You'll have to tell me which one. But yes, this one is pretty cool. Anyway. Okay, so if we're talking about these two, right? This one, there are a few toned papers. This one is the Ivory, Sand, Oyster, Pearl and Cream. Yeah, I really, really, really like these colours. Probably more, what's that one? The Pearl? That must be Pearl. And this one must be Cream. Okay. Yes. So I like these papers. Very nice. Very nice. I think because I've seen who does toned a lot? Abigail. I've seen Abigail do. She's not in the chat, but probably her ears are burning right about now. Yes, Janice, that is so white. That white. It's blindingly white. And the Fabriano toned. Now this one. Sorry. Before I go any further. This one is 160 GSM. Now it says here 50% cotton. Honeycomb, of course. Oh yes, I forgot to mention that one side is honeycomb and the other side is smooth. So I'm going to do on the smooth side for that one. Okay, Janice says, Chrissy, is that the paper that you use for your pastel palette? No, it's not. Oh no, the other one is by Sennelier. Another toned paper. I should have brought that out. Ah, dear. Good pickup though. Yeah, yes, Nanette. It is so bright, that white. I have never used because it is retina searing white. That is a very good way to describe that paper. Yes, it truly is. Where is it? I just put it down a second ago. Oh yeah, here we go. Retina. Yeah. There we go. It is just like, honestly, and of course I've got a light on there and it is bloody white. Bloody white. Robin, hello, nice to see you here. Welcome. Okay, so I'm going to put all of this aside and get with the program. So, okay, so we talked about the GSM with the Mi-Teintes pastel drawing paper. And this one is the clay, the Fabriano clay. They make a few different toned papers with this one. Interesting. 15% cotton, 85 pounds. It is not as thick as the Canson drawing. Canson drawing is 160, but I would say 85 pounds, 120. No, hang on. Yeah, I was right. 120 GSM. Yeah, not as thick as the other one. Any details on the back of what it says? A drawing paper in clay colour, natural smooth surface, acid-free, ideal for graphite, chalk, coloured pencils, charcoal and pens. Okay. Made in Italy, this one, Fabriano. All right, so if we're talking about... Where's my little project? Oh, hang on a sec. My project is here. Oh, there it is. Bloody hell. Okay. All I'm going to do is just to do two simple, no teeth, Nanette. I'm not doing teeth, okay? Okay, so all I wanted to do was a simple little drawing, just so I can see how the pencils lay, and rather than doing scratchy things like this, which I was practicing on, which I will bring forward as I'm doing it. So I think I'll try the Mi-Teintes one. Just to let you know, I'm not going to use solvent, but I've got it by my side in case someone asks, what is it like? I've got a little jar. I've cleaned my jar. I've got a little jar that I'm going to put it in. A lot of people use odorless mineral spirits. They use Gamsol. I've got both. I like the Gamsol. This is Zested, and it is specifically made for coloured pencils. There it says wax pencils, oil pastels. So yeah, and look, this is how much it cost me. Australian Aussie dollars, like a fortune, you know. And I kept the price tag on there. I've had this for a while, so it's probably gone up. It's probably gone up more. Okay, so let's get with it. Now the coloured pencils that I've sort of thought about using are the again, what I've been using in all of these studies are the Pablos, the Caran d'Ache I've been testing, the Caran d'Ache, yep, Luminance, the Polychromos by Faber-Castell, and the Derwent Lightfast. So these are the ones that I've been testing. You know, what can I say? I like some more than others on the different surfaces. So anyway, so these days my go-to, and I better get going, my go-to pencil these days is the Derwent Lightfast. So can I ask for the ones that you're using Sennelier paper as a palette? Yes, Robin. Paper palette. Yes, the pastel paper palette. Elaine, hello. Nice to see you here. So this is the Polys. I was just about to say something. I lost my train of thought. Oh, bugger. Okay. Okay. Pablo. Poly. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I want for those who use coloured pencils a lot. What is your go-to coloured pencil? Mine has changed over the years. I think since using the Derwent Lightfast, I have, you know, I have leaned towards that. What else have I got here that I need to put down? 1, 2, 3. The Luminance. The Luminance. Okay. Oh, hello Hazel. Hello. Sorry I missed you there. I didn't see you there. Hope all is well. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go with the Luminance. It's almost like I'm tongue-tied with that one. Let's just put those there for the time being. This is a vector, a vector reference. It's not anything. I mean, it's not one. It's not a great big. This is not supposed to be a masterpiece. It's supposed to be a study. So, and the whole point is just to see how they lay. Would you like me to zoom in? Perhaps I can zoom in. Is the Gamsol really odorless? You're going to make me get up and have a look. I can't remember. I believe it is. I believe it is. I'm going to go. I'm going to. You're going to make me get up. Oh, I will. Abigail, were your ears burning? I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you. You can just tag. Yeah. Okay, let me have a look. Let me just have a look. Okay, here we go. Just so happens I have Gamsel. There you go. Hello, New Dell. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, odorless. No smell. Yeah. Yeah. Whereas the Zest It does have a smell. It's got like a, well, it's sort of, they say, citrus. Look, I can even smell it from that. Citrus. It's a citrus smell. Yeah, so they're the two that I probably would use if I was blending with coloured pencils. But yeah. Okay, sorry if this was answered, but I can't make out what you're drawing. Oh, okay. It's a horse. It's a horse. Here we go. That's probably... Maybe I can put the reference up. Maybe I'll put the reference... How about if I put the reference up so you can see? I'll put the reference up. How about that? Here we go. Just give me 2 secs. I'll get it. If I can. There we go. Oh boy. There we go. That's what I'm drawing. Okay. So, and that's very soft underneath there. Need something harder. How about that? Oh, that's better. Wow. Okay, Robin says, I have Luminance, Polys and Derwent drawing. I love the Derwent drawing pencils the most, but not a big colour range. That's why we have all of these other sets, I suppose. I've just bought Prismacolor, Verithins, yes, but haven't used them very much yet. Yeah, the Verithins are probably, the core is very, very hard, and probably you'd be using that for detail more than anything else. Yeah. They make Zest It without the citrus smells. Oh, do they, Janice? Oh, okay. Okay, you'd have to be blind. Okay, here we go. Let me just go up if I've missed something. Yeah. You can just tag Chris. Yeah, okay. Chess piece? Well, yes, Nanette, chess piece. At least it's not teeth. Okay, all right. I'm liking this. I just want to... Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just testing at the moment. Hang on. Is that the one I had? Luminance? Is that the one? That's not the one I had. Is it? Oh my gosh. Where did it go? It was in your face for a minute there. Yes, so can I ask for those who also do a lot of coloured pencil artwork. What would be your favorite color? Check a horse by the teeth. Somewhere there. Hang on, I forgot this bit. There we go. So what is your favorite color to use? Sorry, what is your favorite paper to use when you're using colored pencil? Are you having the same problem I'm having where, you know, deciding what paper to use? I'm finding that the luminance is quite nice on here. I like it. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do like it. Okay. Janice says, Chrissy, if you're looking for the whitest coloured pencil, I think Derwent Drawing Chinese White is the whitest. Yes, I probably agree with you there too. And because of that, I ended up buying a whole heap of them, whole bunch. G'day, horsewoman. Oh, hello. This would be right down your alley, wouldn't it? We're testing this paper today. Okay. Oh, g'day, Dee. Hello there. How are you? Okay. Oksana says, I like more than one paper, depending on the project. Okay. Nanette says, Chrissy, are you using the Ingress right now? Yes, I am. There's the honeycomb. Yep. Yes, I am. I like it. And the good thing with this kind of paper, I can buy that in sheets. So this is, I mean, I've got this out of my pad here, but yes, you can, yes. So I think most of these papers that I've tried, I think so far, I can buy them in larger sheets. And of course I want to do say for example an A3 size, you know, the size of a pastel matte pad. That's the size that I want. Okay, Nanette says, oh yeah, no, yep. And Abigail says Strathmore tone tan. Yes, I know, because I see all of those wonderful beautiful drawings that you show us on Share Your Art with Xrissart, which is a segue for me to talk to you about for all of those who are discovering here me on this channel. We also have a Facebook group called Share Your Art with Xrissart, where we are all artists here and where we share our art experiences. We share our projects. We share, you can also share if you've got an Instagram page or if you've got a website that you'd like to share. If you like to share a video, it could be someone else's video where you think that the group would be really interested in viewing, and pretty much it's pretty much continuing the conversation from the stream, you know what I mean? So which also leads me to talk to you about our trading art cards. Now I'm in the middle of mine. Now I know, and here in the chat, Nanette and Angie are ready to swap. They've done their artwork. Now this artwork, for people who are also interested in doing, this is an ongoing thing. I've got a little feature there in share your art with Xrissart. I'm using Polychromos now, just to check where it's a 4x6 artwork on any with any medium on any surface. And what we've done is, you know, we've paired up with people just initially, but then you can nominate who you want to within the group. You can invite someone to pair with you, and what it is that you complete your artwork, and if you're comfortable, direct message each other and send get the addresses, like postal addresses, so you can swap, and then once you've swapped and you're happy with, if both of you have viewed your artwork, then you can share your art on Xrissart. So I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of mine. My partner here for this project is Hazel, if she's still here. So Hazel, I'm on the case. Okay, I'm on the case. And Dee says, right now my favourite paper is the cotton Lennox, or the paint on that's for Polychromos. Cotton Lennox. Well, I'm just going to have to write that down, aren't I? I don't think I've got that one. I don't think I know about that one. I'm going to write that one down. Cotton Lennox. Who makes that? Who? What's that one? That's paper. 4-coloured pencil. All right. Here we go. I've got to write these things down, otherwise I'm going to forget. Okay, I like the Polychromos on here. Better than the Luminance. I'm not sure why. I don't know why I like that. Yes. Let me just go up. I saw a few. Okay. Okay, hang on, let me go. Okay, Rob. Okay, Horsewoman says, I started from the beginning, so behind a little. Okay, no problem. Okay, Robin says, have you tried the Lux Archival? Yes, I have. Janice says she loves the Janice loves the Arsh paper. It's my new favourite. Cool. Okay. New Dell says, I would like to buy pastel pencils. Which ones do you recommend? Well, you've just opened up a can of worms. Okay, so if we're talking about pastel pencils, New Dell, here we go. There is Bronzale, and I'll tell you why I like each and every one of them. There's Bronzale, if I can get that to stay. Oh, bugger. Okay, Bronzale. There is the Derwent pastel pencil. There is the Carbothello pastel pencil. What have we got here? The Faber-Castell. Did I just say? No. What did I say? No. The Carbothello pastel pencil. The Faber-Castell. What else have we got? Okay, that's the Bronzales. We've also got, hang on. We've got the Contis. And I think there's one more, the Giocondas. Okay. And I'll tell you why I like each and every one of them. And I'll tell you something if we're going to compare. With pastel pencils, at the moment, they've got a thicker core than, say, in comparison to the Stabilo Carbothello. The Derwent are a little bit, well, this is the old recipe, I would say. A little bit scratchy. They're a little bit firmer but harder, but I love the colours. The Derwent pastel pencil have got beautiful colours, and what I love about the Derwent is that they've got the name on the pencil. What else can I tell you? And the colours. That's the reason why I like those. You know, there are ones that I don't like, certain characteristics that I'm not really fussed on, but because of the colour I use them. The Stabilo Carbothello are probably the most all-round pastel pencil. If finances and resources are an issue and you can only buy one set, this would probably be the one, because it is in the middle of hard and soft. Okay. The Faber-Castell, and they've got lovely colours, but not a very big set, 48 from memory. The Pitt Pastel Faber-Castell are a harder core. They're not, so if you wanted to do details, that would be the one. The Contis are a very thick core. They're almost like a pastel stick. This is how they almost could be, like a small pastel stick. I use these. So all of these pastel pencils that you see, I use them for different reasons. The Brunsale pastel pencil. They also make coloured pencil, this company, but it's the pastel pencils that I have, and it's the pastel pencils that I like. And of course there's the Gioconda, which is, well, you know, there's the Gioconda, and you can't buy, this is the only one, I'm not quite sure, maybe someone can correct me please. This is the only one that you can't get open stock. Everything else you can get open stock. Even the Brunsales you can get open stock. But have a look at this. If we're talking about, and they're very soft. I love these because they're very soft. And I love the colours, but they don't have a very big range. Look how similar. I'm wondering if it's the same company that makes it and they just, same manufacturer. I mean, it is damn well bloody close. Like, look at that. Brunsale and Giocondas. It's a bit sus, I reckon. Yeah, but I love them both. So that's your answer to your question about, now which one, recommend. Okay, if I'm going to recommend, and if finances is an issue, probably the Stabilo Carbothello would be the first point of call. Okay, so there we go. There's that. Let me get back to this. Okay, Ange says, I have not used my pencils for a long while. However, I really like the Canson Mi-Teintes when I was into them. Well, there you go. That's very interesting. Sorry, recommended. That's okay. There you go, recommended. Awesome. Canson just came out with a sanded paper like suede. Really? I'm going to have a look at that. Canson like suede. I'm going to check that out. Thank you for that. Cherry says, has anyone used the brush and powder pen? Yeah. And how did you find it? Oh, look, I'm not that fussed with it. It's okay, but it all depends the outcome, Cherry. It all depends what outcome you want. Okay, I like the Polychromos on, oh, hang on, what have I got here? On the Mi-Teintes, the Canson Mi-Teintes drawing. Okay, so I'm liking that. Sorry, I'm just swapping pencils, so it's going to look a little bit funny, but the whole idea is I just want to see how they lay and how I can layer. Oh, you know what? After the Polychromos on here, I am just, these feel more buttery on the Canson. Okay, just now as I'm using them. And I think I need to sharpen this. Okay, so, okay, Hazel, hang on a sec. I believe Legion make it. Oh, okay, okay, by Legion. All right, Dee, thank you. Abigail says, okay. Yeah, okay, you didn't like it, Abigail, the powder blender? By the way, I'm using the Derwent super point for my sharpener. This is my sharpener of choice with the coloured pencil, which I'm quite happy with. I'm okay with that. So lovely and sharp point. Can't get any sharper than that. Oh, Nanette. Nanette, Hazel is trading with me. That's the hat. We remember when we had the hat? Yep. Okay, Horsewoman. The powder blender. Horsewoman says the powder blender has to be used on sanded paper. You can get it from Blix. Yep. Is known for yes. Okay, Janice. The powder blender is known for cracking on the regular paper. I have heard of that also. I had also. Okay, Cherry's, Abigail says, Cherry, you need a working fixative between layers, and it's so much work. Just OMS or Zest it will do the work even better. Yeah. That's why I haven't tackled it. I've tried it, and yeah, and I thought to myself, is it because I haven't used it correctly? And of course, you know, like I'll bring it out and have another crack at it. Okay, now the Derwent, the Derwent coloured pencil is soft and buttery on the Canson Mi-Teintes. Oh, thank you for sharing, Janice, as well. The Share Your Art with Xrissart Facebook page. Okay, it was I was decent. It was a decent show. Okay. Sorry. I'm just going to making sure that I am. Okay, Chandri, the Giocondas are open stock here for 90 cents. Well, there you go. Maybe I might have to because there are certain colours which I really love from the Giocondas. You'll have to tell us. You'll have to share which place, and maybe I can place an order there. 90 cents. That's bloody well. Really good price too. Yes, I agree, Janice. Yep. Yes, Ange, I am taking notes. As you can see, look, very diligently I'm taking notes. Okay. Janice is Chrissy. The Canson paper is the one I told you about a few weeks ago. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. This is the one. Okay, thank you for reminding me. Okay, all right. Need more art supplies? Me thinks no, but I'm not worried about that. Okay. Nanette says, I don't think I'd have the patience for this. I'd be using gouache for an underpainting. Yeah? Oh. As in coloured pencil, you mean? Oh, look, I shouldn't have done that. Well, let's see how this rubs out. Or erases. Sorry, not rubs out. Erases. Quite understand, Nanette, but it's there's a piece. I just want to sit. You know when you just want to sit and you just want to colour, and you want to have that satisfying feeling. This is what I'm after. Having that satisfying feeling. Sounds a bit weird when I say it like that. Jeez, it doesn't sound the same as if the way it was in my head as it came out. So, yes. You know what? It's called foot in mouth disease. I have a habit of putting my there we go. That's it there. we're getting there. So that was the Luminance. The polys are in here, and the Derwent. I like the Derwent. Just want to make sure that I get well, I will try a different color on top as well, but on toned paper the light colors just come up beautifully, don't they? But I've got these to try on top. Oh, I had a play with that white pit yesterday. Okay. Thanks, Chris. My husband is going to give them to me, so I am going to ask him for a couple of brands. Ooh, okay. So, when we say a couple of brands, do we mean two? Or does a couple mean two, or does it mean three? But I tell you what, you could also get, for example, if he gives you the green light for a couple of brands, get that. But then get maybe, I don't know, like a handful of some other brands, like maybe a black or a white, or just some a few colors which you think that you might use, only maybe say half a dozen, and test them out and see if you like those ones as well. So then the next time hubby says, oh look, I'll buy you another set, you will know which ones you like, or which, yeah, that's what I would be doing. Yeah. Now, when it comes to price, I can't tell you price, because the only reason why I can't do that is because prices are different in all parts of different countries. If you're able to, source them from cult pens, cult pens dedicated to coloured pencils and stuff like that, or pencils. That's a UK-based company. There's Jackson's in the UK, there's Amazon in the US, in Europe, yeah. So, there's lots. So all you got to do now is research and get the best possible price that you can get. Okay, I'm nearly there with this. I just want to outline, make sure I get the right bit. That's white there. Okay. So I do like the Luminance, sorry, the Derwent on here. Let's check out the Pablos. The Pablo. The core is harder. Again, I don't mind it a lot. I don't mind it. It's probably nice for all of these little details here. Yep. Yep. Hello, Ali, our resident coloured pencil. Our resident colour water expert. Hello. Do you prefer Sennelier's French ochre to the other ochres in the watercolour range? Okay, you got me there. It's been a while since I've had a look, but you're going to make me look. What about anyone else in the chat? Because I know that there's a few watercolour artists here predominantly. Our friend Robin here, who uses watercolour a lot here. I mean, there's a lot of people here that use watercolour, but Robin sticks out into my head. She'll be able to tell you. I'll have to have a look myself. Okay. Okay, this is where, oh gosh, I've got to just be careful here. Just want to, because I think the eyes here are the most important. We can tell what this is. And just here. There we go. And there we go. I think we're getting there. What's that one? No, that's blank there. Yeah, so I don't mind the Pablos, probably more for the detail than anything else. We've tried the polys. Let me continue with this. Yeah. Okay, Hazel. Oh, you're going? Okay. We'll have to watch the rest tomorrow. Might have to give the Linux paper a try. Night, everyone. Thanks, Chrissy. Of course, Hazel. Thank you for popping in to say g'day. Nice to see you here. Okay. Here we go. Just make sure I get that right. And you know what? I'm not even pressing hard, and I think I could press hard. Like firm pressure, sorry. Firm pressure. It's always a technical way to say it. So as you can see, well, maybe it's because of the color that I chose. I mean, that's got, will probably have a lot to do with it. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. That little bit there. Also with this, I find that it's filling the tooth. The Pablo is filling the tooth more so than the Derwent. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. All right, so okay, so that's really, really nice like that. So, but let me try a different color. So where would I put that? Just blending. So it blends very nicely. Just a little bit more. Okay, so we can blend other colours very nicely. I would have left it all white, by the way, but just for the exercise, okay? Or all that light colour. Okay. And maybe add it here. Yeah, let's go. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let me go up, let me go up, let me go up. Okay. Horseman says, Okay, I started a coloured pencil piece in March and spent 12 hours and kind of got burnt out, but I need to get back to it. And I mean, I've got projects like that, so quite understand, yes. And for me, it's going to be one of those things where I will go backwards and forwards to it. So yes. Abigail says, I know the feeling, horsewoman. Try doing it with paper turned upside down, or listen to something really interesting that helps. Yeah, like you could have, say, maybe the the television on, or maybe some, you know, and doing it that way. Yep. And Robin says, I have a couple of Sennelier watercolor paints. I'm leaning more towards the Daniel Smith watercolor at the moment because I like to squeeze them into pans. Interesting. Yes. Oh, of course. Ali says, Chrissy, apparently the old version of the French ochre by Sennelier had the original quinacridone gold P049 mix with other colours. Sad it's discontinued. Yeah. Isn't it sad when you like a particular colour and they discontinue? Yeah, it's happened to me a few times where I like a particular, in a medium where I like something and then they discontinue. And Robin says, because the Sennelier use a honey binder that don't tend to dry out. Well, and that's right, in the pan. Also, the core, I like that, Robin. M. Graham watercolours are like that. Have got the honey. Which else has got the honey? So it's Sennelier Core by Golden. I just said it. Core. M. Graham. Yeah. So their one's honey based. Okay. It's very late here. Okay, Newdell. Thank you for popping by. Hope to see you again soon. So, and if you're not if you're not a member with Share Your Art with Xrissart, go ahead and become a member, and we can continue. You can get to see what everyone else is doing. Okay, so with all of that going on, the next one, okay. All right, here we go. This is the Fabriano clay toned paper, and let's see how we go with that. I just want to sharpen this pencil again because I'd like it for it to be super sharp. Or maybe I can try the darker colours with this one. Maybe I can try the purples. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, hang on, I don't have the that's okay. I'll use the I've got a poly here, and I'll try Luminance here. All right, let's go. So I'll try this one. Okay. So the Derwents, they're laying beautifully, by the way, on the Fabriano. I need to sharpen this a little bit more. Okay, it's 10 minutes to 2 in the morning and I'm going to bed. Good night. Good night, everyone, and I'll finish watching it and tomorrow. Good night, and pleasant dreams. Oh, you must be either in Europe or in the UK. Okay, so let me go back. Let me go back. Robin, in the pans. Okay, let me see. Okay, Abigail says, Robin, have you ever mixed your own watercolour? It's really fun. You know who makes their own watercolour? It's our friend Sergio. Sergio Man. He makes his own watercolour. Wonderful artist as well. Very clever guy. Paulo, hello. Nice to see you here. This is what we've been doing. There you go. This is the Mi-Teintes drawing that's got the honeycomb and trying various colors. And so, oh wow, the Derwent, oh nice on here, gorgeous on here. And for some reason the tooth is filling much quicker than it did on the Canson, as opposed to the clay. Hang on, just let me pull that out again. Let me just do that. How about I do that? There we go. Okay, Horsewoman says, I have Sennelier in tubes and they dried out nicely in pans, but I'm in a dry climate. Okay, yeah. Yes. Sennelier, great for layering though, yes. I found from testing with the Sennelier watercolors is that they were more transparent and translucent, or more luminous, and perfect for layering. I think if any watercolor paint is perfect for layering, it's the Sennelier brand. I do have a video on here where I was testing out those, so somewhere a while back. Robin says, got old mate from my local art society into pan pastels. Oh yeah, I took all. I remember, because you put a post on Share Your Art, and you had your case and you were taking them with you. So interesting. So let me just read what he says. I took all my paper to show him, so he doesn't waste money like I did. He's nearly 80, and every time I mention something, he buys it. That's something like what you guys do. Is the minute you mention something, I buy it. Like, you know, you're just as bad influence. Okay, that is... Oh, I think I missed something. I missed that. Something like this, it's really important to get it right. Oh. Yeah. There we go, that's better. Okay. You're on Amazon looking for the toned paper? Okay. I got mine from Soft Pastels Australia. Oh no, I'm lying. I am lying. Not this one. This one I got from a place called Eckersley's. They're it's like a chain art store here in Australia. That's where I got this one from. So I lie, I beg your pardon. Yes, this is where I got it. I always go in there to see. There are two shops which I like to go into. That art shop, which is expensive, by the way. Can I just say, I'm not talking about anything that is, it's, yeah. Plus, I'm one of those people that wants to feel it. You know, like I want to touch it. Are you one of those people that want to touch it when you go into an art store? I just want to get this bit with this pencil, coloured pencil, and then I'll try all the other ones. Oh, g'day, Kathy. Hello. Hello, how you going? And Ali says, Chrissy, I feel sad just looking at the old watercolour chart by Sennelier before they changed the formula. They used to have 653 cobalt violet rose, PV 14 PW4. Okay. And it's interesting, yeah, and it's like what I mentioned before. It's interesting how they discontinue. I wonder if it's because they can't get the pigment. That has, I would say that would have a lot to do with it. Is the pigment more, it's not readily available, and do they, you know, is it something that they can't get all the time? So I think we have to think about things like that when we're talking, when they discontinue. Of course, we don't understand the you know, all the background of this pencil, say for example. What's gone into making this pencil? I'll tell you what's gone into making this pencil. They've had to buy cedar. I just wanted to make sure it smells. You can smell. It's quite distinct. They would have had to have sourced cedar. They would have had to have mixed their pigment, you know, making sure that it's the right consistency, whatever it is to make that. You know, it's the way that they finish the pencil. We don't get, in the way that they print on the pencil, we don't get to see, and who decides what's going to go on the pencil. I would imagine that there's lots of meetings, and you know, like what goes into making a pencil, like who makes those decisions. So think about it like that, the background of how something is made. And so I would imagine, of course, the, you know, making the watercolor would be the same. You know, it's a, yeah. Are people interested in the background of how something is made? Not necessarily, you know, how paper is made, how glass is made. Are you into things like that? Because certain things like that really fascinate me. I look on, you know, I go into YouTube. I go into, you know, all the educational programs. If something interests me, I'd like to know how it was done. You know, they're the sorts of things that, yeah, that interest me. Just make sure that I've sorry, I'm just reading. Elaine, hello, nice to see you here. Robin says, my local art store is so expensive, but I like to support it because I like to go in there and touch everything. See, I'm in the same mindset. I love to touch. That didn't come out right again. Like, it just didn't come out right again. Honestly. Let me try the Polychromos on here. Now I know it's a different color, but we're testing colored pencils, so. Oh, it's not bad. Not as nice as the, it's okay. Let me just sharpen this one, make sure that it's sharp. Here we go. Okay, for some, that's Athena, by the way, sorry about that. Horsewoman, you've watched coloured pencil making, yes. Sorry about that, folks, that's Athena. She's found something. Who knows what she's found. Oh. Such a tiny bark, yes. Okay, let me go back. I don't know what's got into her. Cherry says, I actually got my little tin of watercolours out today and looked at them. Then I put them back in the box. No, you're not going to do that, Cherry. We're going to do a watercolour project on Patreon. So get them out. And for those who are also interested, I do have a Patreon channel where we do lots of interesting projects, a lot of surreal stuff that we do, and maybe more real stuff that we do sometimes. So there's lots of things that we do on there. So I also live stream, and I do have the details of that in the description box below. Okay. 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 I'm finding that the Polychromos, look, they're layering very nicely. They are. But I'm finding that they're a little bit too. I don't think I'll be able to get layers on, not too many layers on this one. Let's try, hey? It's filling the tooth a lot quicker than the Derwent Lightfast. Yes, let me just go around with this one. There we go. Athena sounds feisty. Yeah, yeah. You know, she thinks that she's really big. At the moment, no fear with her. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the polys, all right, on here. All right, let me just, let me see, what have I got here? I've tried the poly on here. Let's try the Luminance. I'm just going to try a darker Luminance colour. Here we go. Let's try go in the same shade in that. Okay, so the luminance are nice on here as well. Yes. If you're going to ask me which one do I prefer, I still like I think what I do like, because I probably would layer, I probably like the Derwent Lightfast, but then I would use these other pencils, the harder core ones, for details. Yes. Okay, here we go. Ali says, oh, okay, goodbye. Thanks for your time, and thank you for popping by and sharing your watercolor experience with us. Very nice, very nice. Okay, Robin says, I've just started a baby drawing. I was going to use coloured pencil, but I've just done the first layer in Caran d'Ache Museum aquarelle pencils. Oh, yes, nice. They are utterly divine, I would imagine. Yes, no, I've got them too. And I'm thinking of the pastel pencil, but no, I've got those ones. They are beautiful. Very rich in pigment too. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're almost there. Okay, we're almost there. The light is shining and I can't see where my line is. Okay. Nearly there. Almost there. Let's see how they go for blending. This is on top of the Derwent Lightfast, the Luminance. So I just want to see if I can get layers on here. Yes, I can. Let's see how many layers I can get on here. Now I'm going light to medium pressure, so I can get quite a bit of, I just want to get a bit of pigment on the page. Okay, let's try something light. Here we go. Okay, this is on top of the one was that one? That was the Polychromos on top. So all of these, look how beautifully it blends on here. Oh wow. Oh wow. You know how, wow. Wow. I'm impressed. Okay, on top. Ooh. On top. On top of the Derwent Lightfast. Then I used the Luminance. Blending beautifully too. Wow. Layers. I am going haphazardly, of course, because it's all about testing the pencil. Okay, just a little bit here. Okay. That makes a nice tattoo. Luckily, my daughter is not here watching this. Okay. All right, so here we go. We have got here the Fabriano toned paper. And here we have the, oh my gosh, the Canson Mi-Teintes. Make sure I spell it right. E-I-N-T-E-S, the drawing paper. Drawing pastel paper with color pencil. All right, so let's have a look. No, and they are $348 on Amazon. I know because I'm still shopping. Okay. Cherry says, so what is the difference between the Lightfast and the Colour Soft in Derwents? Well, one, the Lightfastness is the core is, the Colour Soft is thicker. That would be the difference, mainly. Unless other people have other ideas. The whole point of the Derwent Lightfast, I mean, this is their, is it their, what's the right word to say, their flagship? This is their top of the range. That, yeah, that's the difference. Abigail says, I've seen the two great tips to share. You can clean your kneaded eraser with soap and water, and you can activate the watercolor pencils with alcohol. We'll try them both. Wow. You know what, Abigail, can you please put that in, share your art with Xrissart and show us your findings when you do that, please. Manners, check out check out Cult Pen Price. Yes, do that. Okay. Janice says, actually, I don't know if they have them there. Probably Cult Pens is the go to buy. Don't buy them. Oh, that's right. Robin says, oh, you need to stop talking about Derwent Lightfast because I don't need to buy them as well. I'm a whole set in every kind of, I'm a whole set in every colour kind of girl. I can't afford it. I'm the same. Yes, you hear a lot of pencil tip snapping. You know why? Because I pressed too hard and on the surface. That's why you heard it snapping. It's got nothing to do with the pencil. The tip was so sharp. But yes. All right. So, off to bed, Chandri. Okay, thank you so much for being here. All right, so we've given this a go. So I think with all of the studies that I have done, it's given, hang on, let me just get them all. I think with all of the studies that I have done, you know, and you can say what is the best paper for coloured pencil. I would say there's a gamut of papers which are best for coloured pencil. It all depends on your style of drawing or painting. It all depends how you use your coloured pencil. It all depends on the subject that you're doing, you know, because some of these I really did enjoy using. So here we are. I'm not sure if I'm any wiser, but having said that, I think that's, I'll leave this to the end of the stream. If you have any ideas of other papers that we can try, I shall. I'm going to go looking for other bits of paper like this cotton Lennox one, and I think Janice, like you told me, the cotton suede and Legion one as well, as Dee did. But yes, no, look, in other words, buy them all. Oh gosh, if only. All right, my dear friends, thank you so much for joining in this week. I will be here next week, and who knows, I might have this project ready to go on. I have to have a really good think over the weekend which coloured pencil piece, which paper I'm going to use and which pencils I'm going to use. But look, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Bye all.